Yo, Super Castlevania is one of the greatest games of all time. And when it came out, it was an instantaneous classic. It was phenomenally amazing. Because after then, we've seen, the increase from Super Mario Bros. 3 to World was like amazing. But this was like surpassing even that. Castlevania 3 was a brutal, hard, mean, cruel game. And Castlevania 4, you had controllable jumps. You could move while you're ducking. You could throw, and whip and freaking drag on shit and throw things. And it's you could whip in 8 directions. So much better from a control standpoint. And now the purists will say, oh no, if you don't have shit controls, this game is just going to be too easy and stuff. It's like, no, you feel powerful, and you are powerful. There's still a couple of cheap jump bullshits in here and there, but it's one of those things. It's like, you're just freaking just be obsessed with it when you play it. You're like, man, this is freaking phenomenal. How good control it feels, how awesome it is. The music is perfect. The graphics are freaking amazing. And honestly, if I'm recommending a retro Castlevania to people, I wouldn't recommend the first one, and I sure as fuck wouldn't recommend freaking Castlevania 3, because they're just going to get their ass murdered. This is the one I would recommend, and it was so good that when Dracula X came out, it was like, wow, this isn't Castlevania 4. It sucks. It's one of those things. As soon as you play Dracula X, you're like, man, this is shit. And then honestly, some people will say that Rondo of Blood itself, the actual real one, is better than this. I personally don't think so. Maybe this is super nostalgia on my point, but there's just something about this particular one that's near on perfect. And when I finally beat it, I was so excited. I had seen another guy had beaten it first, but I came through and worked my ass off and beat it myself. There was, I think I was stuck in damn it, I don't know what the actual name of the stage was. You're in the dungeon, you're going down, you're fighting Frankenstein. There's some really cheap shit with some disappearing platforms that makes Mega Man pissed off just looking at them. But it's one of those things that once you finally get past that set and you learn the damn goofy pattern to do it, and you actually go through and fight through Dracula's 3 sub-bosses, and you get to them and you work your ass off and you finally beat them. It's one of those things. It's just like a divine experience. And Super Castlevania is an easy recommend. It's one of those things that's extremely influential on my childhood. And it's one of those things where, any kind of modern Castlevania that Konami pays someone else to remake or reboot, just it's never going to measure up to this. But you'll always have this one. And this is the one to play if you want to play, or if you want to be the big dumb barbarian, the Castlevanias, this is the one. If you don't want to be the anime Japanese vampire ones, this is not the one for you. But moving through the stages, getting into progress, if you can take in the password if you get stuck, or quick save, whatever the hell you want to do, this is the game that you should play. And an easy, overwhelmingly freaking high mark. The bar was set for this that I think in a lot of ways, besides Symphony of the Night, Castlevania was never able to surpass again. This is how good the Castlevania 4 is, in my opinion.